Back at it again, we are. Alright. Let me see. I know we have to do a mission here. I do know we have to go ahead and do some XP placement. Which we shall do. Un momento, por favor. Okay. So this woman. Oh wait. Because I know she's gonna want some things. Inspiration, leadership, determination. What should we do? Medical. There we go. Into 30. Because what do we have? 9 available. Intimidate. Stealth is good. Defense is good. Weapons. Really gotta be proficient in that. So, we'll do this. This looks good. Apply. Let's go. Okay. What do I have in my inventory? Do I have... Okay. I look too dark. I mean, too light. I don't like how light it is. Ooh, that's better.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
Philosophicals?
Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
I feel like you're a good sniper. Not because you carry a rifle, but because, you might be a good sniper. Who knows? You never know.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay. Trouble with marauders. You and me both. I'm sure they're another favorite ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
She might have went to, the geothermal plant. Just guessing.
Appreciate it. Honest.
At least that's what I think.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on
Oh,
the spit outside.
Really looks
If you're
weird.
bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Should I shoot you?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Huh.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Does it though? Does it really? I don't know.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Wait, really? Is that it? Oh.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Reed's taking you for a sap. You're an outsider, and he's trying to use you for his own ends. If
I'm
you're
gonna kill
going
Reed
down that
anyways,
plan,
just saying.
you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
We're no hero, just saying.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
How to get out of this place. So let's hop to it then.
Sure, on my way.
You must be patient. Learn from me. Watch this.
Royce hit. I always wanted to poke around in. Here we go! What?
We need to find like a hack key or something.
Easy.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. We found one.
Incoming.
Oh, are those bats? Yeah, those are bats. Dang. Okay. Let's see. Going in. Love how Weebish just comes in for a second.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Oh, somebody really did not like the receptionist here.
Got it. Heads down. We did it!
Yeah, the receptionist probably didn't smell well enough. Probably why they're dead. I agree. I feel like we should clear this floor and then go down. That's what I'm thinking. Because if we, what's this? Oh, it's back to Emerald Vale. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else here. Ah!
Cut him off.
Why? Yeah, we just behead our receptionists whenever they don't talk, you know? I mean, not talk, they don't smile enough, that's the thing we do. Okay, let's wait for a second. I need to think about this. So if we... Let's go down first. Let's go down, because that basically determines if we redirect the power, in case anybody's missed it. Right now, we are trying to decide whether we want to redirect the power to a different facility or not. Workers outside. See, we need security chief's card. Now, if I remember correctly, we'll be able to find the... Need his card.
Here we go!
Don't you just love fighting robots? And yes, I usually collect all these items for parts because you can build stuff. And upgrade your items. Which for me is like a big thing. I actually want to go up here because trying to remember. Okay, the security chief's key card. Security chief's key card. That's a cute little thing. Should. I don't know where the security chief's key card could be. Well, I guess we're going through this door then.
That's the last of them.
You're not watching One Piece anymore, are you? Otaku, Mr. Otaku. Or did you already finish One Piece? Okay, while we're still here, I think I do have enough to unlock this. Wait. Yep, there's this one. Well, this helps my tech skills by 5. Hold on, let me see. See? Then I only need a couple more. Let's see. Now I'll put this back on. 25, see? So, I need to go and find me either A, more armor, or B, find the security chief. Then, you know, do the thing. Ah, I need 6.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Get away!
I'm going. Sorry, won't work. Hey, moving out.
Get away!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
This won't be fun.
We made it.
Oh, would you look at that? Alright, let's see here. I don't have any mods for it. Oh, great, I just need 5 of those.
Investigating.
Now I kind of want to watch One Piece. I think I did a thing without actually trying to do a thing.
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh, but I am.
You're not real. You're not real.
Where are you?
No, just leave me alone.
I'm very much real person, or Higgins, if that is your real name.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
I'm very
Get away
real.
from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Bruh.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Well, I remember next time if I ever become a receptionist, to smile more.
Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those
I
that
don't
hadn't.
know.
But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. All right. Hmm. Ooh, an LMG. Oh, they're about the same. Back into the abyss.
We can handle this! Nice one!
Oh, seems we forgot one over here. We'll leave the gate on.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Bruh.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was.
I appreciate
not
you
for
going
long,
through
you
all
did.
that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Kind of want to
I
kill
want
you.
to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Both.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
Dang.
Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
I really want to shoot you right now.
Any luck? I've been thinking... You know something? I think I could... It's just... You know where to find...
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids. The matter? I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe.
These people.
I'm not in a... I'll tell you what I can. Vec... Little ways ago. Well... Could be. Marauder gang just moved... What is it? Look at that.
Oh, she calls me something else again. I'm shooting her in the face. I'll be back. Time to go to read.
This'll be quick.
Ow.
Not a peep from me. Quick! Down they go! That's the last of them!
Huh. So, either Reed will agree or Reed's gonna die. Either way, it's fine with me, I don't mind. Am I wearing the right armor for this? Yes, I am. Up to you, Reed. Live or die, your choice. I prefer to kill him. He has something I want. His key.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us.
Wish we had some better rations.
I think you did the rightest thing you could. That's all. It's hard to... Well, it's...
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have... Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. I have been holding this town together with both hands. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless without her. I see... You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Well, that worked out. I was gonna kill him, but I guess so. Yeah.
Here we go. Woo! Nice work.
Huh. I am your father. Gotta love that. Alright. Alright, let's go tell her we found a solution. He's not dead, but...
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Oh wow. Awesome. Time to go back to the ship, boys. They, hopefully they figure it out. Well. Do I want to visit any place before I leave? Probably not. Let's try and find those books.
Incoming!
Hello, there you go. This receptionist was never happy.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
At least you got your help.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100.
Yeah.
Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is.
Uh-oh.
French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you. It is my
Let's see if he's still in here, shall we?
I already told you I'm leaving. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place... I don't know. I have always tried... I do. Adelaide's found...
Let's just save real quick. I want to try something.
Got my sights on you.
Are you out of your mind? You just killed him. Mr. Thompson, I can't. I need to leave. You killed Mr. Thompson for Let's just move.
Oh, goodness. I don't feel bad about it at all. I just murdered him. But it's okay. It'll be fine. No one knows. Except for the people in the room. Back to the ship. That and, I mean, he was a bad guy anyways. Am I going the wrong way? Oh no, my ship's this way. Oh, didn't I pick up a grenade launcher? I did.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Oh, my ankle! Please don't break my ankles again.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Oh, I'm your... Well, that's kind of you to... I want to ask, and if you ever need a pair of eyes, what? Yes! Captain.
I should have been like, oh yeah, it's consider your series all dead and all. So I killed the mayor of the town.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
My ankle!
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am... We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Alright, I guess.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen was cozy like, ain't it? That's the Block 2 design scoop.
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch. Mostly, yeah. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. It's not when I... Well, I'm good. There's times that... Anyhow, I was... Then there... When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so... That...
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, right. So, welcome. The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain... I only... Please. Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%. Careful, that's my communications terminal. Aha! I see you from... My portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, shoot.
Oh.
Out into a particle size, where the bugs may commence beating them to a pulp.
Not a piggy. Oh.
Oh well, at least the tumors are still edible. I hope... What's on your mind? Never know what being frozen did to your brain. That's all. I've noticed.
Alrighty guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow.